Well done. Well done, my friend. Congratulations for making it to the end of this 21-day challenge to help you heal from burnout. It's day 21. You did it. You're here. Pat yourself on the back and give yourself props for making it to the end of this challenge. Starting a new habit and changing behavior is not easy, but you are here, you are doing it, and I just want to congratulate you and tell you that you're awesome, because you are. Now, I know we covered a lot of material in this 21 days, so I encourage you to go back through the lessons. You can actually go back to the registration form and sign up again at any time and have the videos emailed to you again if you want to go through the entire process again. Like I said before, it's a practice. It's a practice, and it takes consistency to really integrate all of these lessons and find what works for you. You know, like we said yesterday, there's nothing fancy required here. All that's required is a growing awareness of you, your mind, your body, and your emotions. So we chose the 21-day format because, generally speaking, it takes about 21 days to start to form a new habit and become consistent in something. But to really have these things stick, it's so important to remain consistent even after this challenge. So as you move through this next phase of your journey, I just wanted to bring up a few pitfalls that we can fall into as we start to heal from burnout, just so you can have awareness of them. So one is putting too much pressure on yourself to heal faster. This can actually put more stress on you, so just be gentle with yourself. Another is getting carried away once you start to feel better. It's so common to really get moving once you start to feel better and then to overdo it again. So it's important to find that balance as you move forward. Another one is getting spooked by little symptoms. This life is full of challenges, and we may not be symptom-free for the entire rest of our lives. We will have things come up, but if you feel symptoms starting to come up again, resist the urge to get spooked. Remain calm. Remember, you're not broken. This is just your body responding to stress. You can calm your nervous system and release the symptom. Remember that there's nothing that you need to fix. You're not broken. These are symptoms that are happening as a result of thoughts and stress. So your symptoms will calm down when you calm down. So let's just recap some key points that we went through during this 21 days, all right? And the first one I already touched on a bit is that you are not broken. If you've been through this challenge, you've already been to the doctor and they can't figure out what's going on. And you've probably realized at this point that when you calm your nervous system, a lot of your symptoms will go away. So you're not broken. You're just learning new ways to handle your thoughts and your stress. So if you do feel symptoms coming up, resist the urge to try to fix them with diets or supplements or whatever else. And remember that this is a nervous system issue. You just need to come back to a calm, centered place. Take some deep breaths and know that you're not broken. Another point is to work on things gradually. We don't want to create more stress in the body by taking on too many things, trying on too many new things all at once. Work on things gradually. Try on one thing for a week or two, see how it works, see if you see results before you try something else. Because if you try on too many things all at the same time, you will create more stress in your body, but you also won't really be able to gauge what's working for you and what's not. Point number 3 is it's important to push yourself sometimes, but it's also important to rest and to know the difference and what your body actually needs. So if you've been kind of frozen in stagnation for a long time, yes, sometimes it is important to push yourself out of your comfort zone and remind yourself that you're safe in doing these activities. But other times, if we've been doing way too much, sometimes you just need to rest and allow yourself some downtime to truly unplug. and recuperate your energy. So bringing awareness to these two aspects and bringing them into balance will really help to create a life that doesn't burn you out. And remember that you can't make your symptoms go away. You've got to allow them to go away. Why is this? Well, keep in mind that what you resist persists. So if you feel a symptom and you resist it and you try to fight it and you try to make it go away, more often than not, that's going to make it worse. So learning to accept the symptom that is presenting itself without needing to fix it, allowing it to be what it is, will allow the symptom to naturally move through your body and out. Practicing non-attachment to these symptoms will allow them to fade away quicker as well, because we're not making stories about the symptoms, which creates more stress, which exacerbates the symptoms. And if you do feel symptoms coming up, remember not to panic, all right? Because these symptoms are showing up to point out to you that, okay, we're reaching our limit and there's something that needs to be adjusted here. Your symptoms show up to almost as alarm bells to tell you that something's not quite right and we need to make an adjustment. Our bodies are incredibly intelligent and they know how to bring themselves back into homeostasis. What's important is to learn the language of your body, how your body speaks to you. And once you learn that language, you learn how your body speaks to you, then you'll learn how to pick up on the subtle cues before they turn into full-blown debilitating symptoms. And also remember that your mind is a very powerful thing. So it's important not to expect symptoms and to also recognize when your mind might be catastrophizing and tell yourself a new story. So rather than going through your day and being like, oh, I'm having a crappy day, this is gonna suck, and I know that this is gonna flare up in my body, cut yourself off at the pass and tell a new story. Say, this is gonna be an awesome day. I'm gonna enjoy my life. It's gonna be a great day. I'm awesome and I'm gonna make this day awesome. You can see how that feels different in the body already. Schedule time away from the screen and technology, because constantly consuming fast-paced content and information all the time puts stress on your eyes, brain, and nervous system. Take breaks during the day and schedule days and periods where you limit the use of electronic devices to a minimum or cut it off completely, like during the weekend, for example. And I'm going to leave you with one extra tip today. So we've talked about non-attachment, but this one can be a little bit interesting and help your symptoms go away as well. And that's to love your symptoms. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but just hear me out. So when a symptom pops up, it's very easy to get into fear and worry and anger and frustration. But if you choose to see your symptoms with love and compassion, welcome them in, this can often make them go away as well. Because when we're loving something, we're not fighting it. We're welcoming it, we're accepting it, and we're allowing it to be what it is. And that releases resistance, which can release the symptoms. So if you feel, say, a headache coming on, just be like, okay, come on in, headache, do what you need to do. I'm here, I'm listening, let's take a break, and it's gonna be okay. Now this technique works because it releases all judgment and resistance to your symptoms. Your brain expects that you will respond with anger, fear, worry, frustration, and hate, and this positive response will totally confuse it in a good way. So just another tool for your toolbox. Try it on, see how it works. Now obviously you don't want to try this technique when you're in a huge flare-up. This might just not even be accessible to you. Just like I say, be aware, experiment, and try things out. Thank you so much for doing this challenge with me. I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Tuomo, who did all of the editing for these videos. He is a rock star and He is going to be starting to offer these services to people. So I'll put his contact info on the screen here. If you want to get in touch with him, if you like his work, definitely reach out. He is a joy to work with. So much gratitude to Tuomo for this work. So much gratitude to you, my friend, for doing the work to heal yourself from burnout, learn how to calm your nervous system, and build a more balanced life. I love you all so, so much. Definitely keep practicing with this. Go through the whole challenge again if you want to really solidify these new habits. And I'm sending you a big ol' internet hug. Lots of love, wishing you all the best today and always.